Dan Dye is a good soul. I've known Dan, probably for well over 20 years. And I actually view him as a second father. Dan was the chief executive officer of Ardent Mills.
He really had a mission and a vision of what he wanted Ardent Mills to look like, and that was to be a people-first, values-based organization. Ardent Mills, we are, I like to say, probably the biggest little food ingredient business you've never heard of. Our main product is white fluffy flour.
What we have is definitely special, and I really attribute that to Dan. He, in my mind, is the epitome of a servant leader.
He took very seriously the impact that Ardent Mills can have on a community. Not just Denver, but all of our community mills across the U.S., Puerto Rico, and Canada.
When we think about Dan's community impact, it reaches far and wide. We do a fundraiser every year for the Food Bank of the Rockies that raises around $200,000 to $250,000. And Craig Hospital is another major passion project for him, where he sits on their board. But he also has had a really strong and close relationship with CU Denver Business School and sat on their board for 8 years, and has been really committed to trying to tie industry and academia to one another. About 2.5, 3 years ago, we were in contact with CU Denver Business School, and they were telling us about a new program that they had just started, which was the first generation and multicultural program. The idea at that point in time was we could create an endowment scholarship that could live on really in perpetuity, the Ardent Mills Endowment Fund. Dan's impact that he's had at CU Denver is around his connection to students. He's guest lectured several times at different classes, and we've hired several interns from CU Denver, and he made a connection with each of those students individually. You learn something from Dan just by getting to be around him.
When I started about 5 years ago, he told me that leadership is a privilege, but you have to show up for your people every single day and support them and put them first, and he's the perfect role model in doing that.
It's a legacy of leadership. It's a legacy of doing things the right way when no one's looking. And that's the impact he had on Ardent Mills and the people across the community.